When you're setting up your Shopify store, one of the first things you'll run into is the question of payments. How do you actually accept money from customers? And if you've heard about Stripe, one of the biggest payment processors in the world, you might be wondering, does Shopify use Stripe? The short answer is yes, but not in the way you might expect. Shopify doesn't give you the option to connect Stripe directly as its own separate payment gateway. Instead, Shopify built its own system called Shopify Payments. And here's the part most people don't know. Shopify Payments is actually powered by Stripe behind the scenes. That means every time you take a credit card payment through Shopify Payments, Stripe's technology is quietly processing that transaction for you. Now, why does this matter? Well, first, it makes your life a lot easier. If Shopify just let you connect Stripe directly, you'd still have to manage all the setup yourself. But with Shopify Payments, everything is streamlined. You don't have to create a Stripe account separately, you don't have to handle API keys, and you don't have to figure out how to connect the dots. It's all built in from day one. And here's the second benefit. You still get the power of Stripe's security and reliability, but without the extra steps. Shopify Payments supports credit cards, Apple Pay, Google Pay, and more, all using Stripe's backend. In other words, it's Stripe technology under a Shopify label. That's why it works so smoothly. Of course, there's a catch. Shopify Payments isn't available in every country yet. If you live somewhere where it isn't supported, you won't see it as an option. And no, you can't just plug in Stripe directly as a workaround. Shopify wants all of its Stripe-based processing to run through Shopify Payments. If it's not available where you are, your alternative is to use other gateways like PayPal or Authorize.net. For most of us, though, Shopify Payments works out of the box. And the real advantage here is simplicity. Instead of juggling multiple accounts, Shopify combines your store and your payments in one place. You can track orders, payouts, and revenue right from your Shopify dashboard without ever logging into a separate Stripe account. So if you've been confused about it, here's the takeaway. Shopify doesn't advertise Stripe, but yes, it's running on Stripe's rails. That's why you can trust it to be fast, secure, and reliable. You get the same backbone powering companies like Amazon and Lyft, but wrapped in a package that's designed specifically for Shopify store owners. And here's my advice. Don't overthink it. Use Shopify Payments if it's available in your country. It keeps your checkout process simple, gives you lower transaction fees compared to third-party gateways, and saves you from extra setup headaches. And the best part? You're still benefiting from Stripe's world-class technology. You just don't see the Stripe name on the surface. So, does Shopify use Stripe? Absolutely. They just call it Shopify Payments. And for anyone starting a store in 2025, that's the easiest, smartest way to accept payments and keep your business running smoothly.